Hello, I am Mike of Nearly Enough Dice. This is the Kerbal Space Program. Right, I'm in the tracking station, and I'm looking at Eve. And oh my lord, what a mess. Right. I have this huge long list of alarms set up. Oh, dearie me. So I've got this whole bunch of things going around Gilly. Well, they're going around Eve first, and then I'm going to want to try and get them around Gilly. I'm going to be trying to send the Eve probe, the mission launcher probe itself, into Eve's atmosphere. Then I've got more things that have an orbital burn to do. Then I've got things doing, and they're all within a minute of each other. So I'm going to have to find some way of dealing with that. Then, over a slightly more spread out kind of period, I've got all the Eve scan stuff. And in the middle of that, I've got to deal with the aluminium rhinoceros, which is a whole different mission that's coming into Kerbal. So this is going to be entertaining. What I've decided to, because each of these maneuver nodes, I might as well jump to the ship actually, but each of the maneuver nodes that they've got is approximately a minute burn, give or take. So, but they're all going off in the same minute. So pretty much all I can think to do is to instead of in theory, what I would do is I would wait for, if this was just on its own, right, I would just fast forward to exactly 1 minute before its burn. I'd adjust. Oh, this is actually a 2 minute burn. Good lord. So I go until pretty much exactly about to go to the maneuver node and go exactly on the maneuver node. But I'm gonna, because they're all within about a minute of each other. I don't think I can do that. I think fairly clearly I'm going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because I've got 8 things. Wow, that's mad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 things. And do, some of them, anything up to 5 minutes before they're meant to go. Anything up to 5 minutes after. And, I mean, the orbits don't have to be terribly precise. They're just really, to be perfectly honest, I just want them into a vaguely circular orbit. So I should be able to do something along those lines. Am I allowed to make changes? I'm allowed to make changes. Alright, so let's put that. That immediately breaks it when I do that. So I did not. You're being annoying. There you go, 3 minutes, sort of on it. So that's still going to be, I'm going to leave that at 1 minute. Now, can I do things like, oh, I've just realized something, I've been an idiot. Oh no, 5 minutes is fine, because yeah, alright. The 42 seconds is the half burn time, but given I'm being several minutes ahead, it doesn't, right. So that's important for that one, because that's the one that's going at the same time as itself, because that's the one I really care about, getting a reasonably accurate orbit. Now, can I do? If I do that, apparently I can. So that's put scan resource right down the bottom there. So that's -1. This is going to be -3. Which is -2, -47. And this is going to be -5. And this is going to be -7. Now the Eve scans all seem to be spread out a lot more, so I don't think it's as much. I think the Eve scans are fine. It's the Gilly ones that have the problem. So we're back to Gilly, right? Okay. Therefore, I can safely. There's some weird noises happening outside. I don't know if you picked them up on the microphone. Very weird noises happening outside. So, right. You can see this ridiculous cluster of satellites here. Look at that. Just descending upon Eve. I'm going to have to do further adjustments after this. Oh well, because they're not actually going around. Yeah, the whole point is these don't go around Eve in the end. They end up. The whole point is that they end up going around Gilly. But I'm going to have a lot more time to decide what to do about that when the time comes. Alright, so I'm a minute away, but, well, I'm several minutes away. But I'm just going to have to go with what I've got. Now, there's going to be a 2-minute burn. Very entertaining, I'm sure. Right, I'm going to have to check on the strange noises. I'll be back in a second. Alright, there we go. These strange noises were someone just having a bit of a meltdown outside. It's all fine now. There you go. Fun and excitement. What am I doing? Burn, 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 burn. So what I'm hoping is that, although I'm going quite early, I will still be able to get a reasonable approximation of my orbit without spending too much extra delta V. And to be perfectly honest, as long as the orbit ends up inside Gilly's orbit, it's probably going to be alright. The maneuver node system does mean that I'm going to be pointing in pretty much exactly the place I need to point to do the maneuver, even if I'm doing the maneuver at the wrong time-ish. So let's see how this works. I've got so many things going on all at the same time, it's just absurd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. things all within a couple of days. I'm going to have to bop out and deal with the Rhino, then come back and deal with the resource scanner, which is that one, which has got a really wide, really high orbit, which I probably don't actually want. But fortunately, there should be enough to do whatever adjustments I need to do. All right, this is actually working not too badly. Still got a fair amount in the tank, which is going to be good because I'm going to. I've still got to get to Gilly, and then I've got to get to polar orbit of Gilly, and I've got to get to the right altitude around Gilly. No, this is the lander. I need to land on Gilly. Well, which is going to take Delta V anyway. So, wow. Right. Okay, close enough. That is close enough. So, brilliant. I'm now going to jump to the next ship. And I'm just going to repeat all of this. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing again. Oh, there's Eve. Look at Eve. Eve looking very Eve-ish in the background there. Wow, look at all those. Look at them. Look at them all. All right, so there's going to be another 2-minute burn. So, okay, I think this is going to work. So I'm just going to do all the rest of them. Okay, I'll see you when that's done. I kind of said I'll come back when I've done all of the satellites. I suddenly realized that actually I've been having a problem where I've been running out of time to do each one, which is kind of fair enough because, well, I mean, it looks like I'm a minute behind even the planned time to move. This isn't moving at all. Ah, where'd my electric charge go? How do I not? Oh, lordy lord. I don't have any panels on the outside. Right. How aggravating. Right, okay. I don't know that I want to go through the atmosphere with the fairing out. But I didn't have any other power on this thing because I'm a divot. Do I have power now? No, I don't. Ooh, this is going to be bad. Now, admittedly, I do have the advantage that all I really need to do is get this into the atmosphere. And I'll also get power back as soon as I start thrusting, because I'll have a dynamo running. Oh, so much I did not think through on this. So I'm probably going to run out of time. Yeah, so I've got 16 seconds before this next one goes. So I've got this whole domino effect of failing because I failed to do this. This is going to run out of time before the next one, and then that means that's going to run late, which means that one's going to run late, which means that one, it's all going to run late. But it must be said that thus far I've been able to do it, which is the main thing. Now the other thing I need to do is I need to get an idea of when that's going to be. That's going to be 1 hour and 4 minutes from now. And I don't have anything 1 hour 4 minutes from now. Alright, so that'll be its own. Going into the atmosphere is going to be its own separate thing that I can deal with separately. That's still one to do. No, Shiro studies. That's fine. I don't care about material studies. I'm having to drop. I'm going to get rid of the Eve mission launcher probe alarm because I've already got that. I'm now doing it. What was my periapsis? 71. Okay. So basically, I just want to keep going until I get to that. Bring up the nav ball. So, like everything else just about on this mission, it's gone horribly wrong. But I think I can recover it. I can get what I want out of it. I'm hoping that I don't need the fairing. That's really what I'm hoping. If I need the fairing going into the atmosphere, then this mission is balked. But I'm desperately hoping that if I just point it retrograde the whole way, which I'll be doing anyway, then everything will be fine. Okay. Right, so I'm mostly concerned about my periapsis height at this stage. Not so much about the visual, but what is my... actual periapsis height. Oh. Oh, 64, that's actually less. Oh, well, never mind, that's fine. All right, right, I need to put an alarm in an hour. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to add in an alarm. It's just going to be a straight time, and it's going to be in 1 hour and 0 minutes. All right, so now I'm just going to have to keep going around to all the other craft, and they're each going to be successively later, which is slightly aggravating, but there you go. So really, there's no point in doing anything other than just going turn towards the maneuver node and burning. That's only going to be 30 odd seconds. So that's not too bad. Clearly this has got more oomph on it than those tiny landers had ant engines, which is why they took so long. So this is not going to be. Oh, I might catch up then. Maybe I've got just about enough time, so I might in fact catch up because the landers were specifically very tiny. That had very, very tiny engines. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close enough. Oh, look at that! Look at all the time I've got now. So I've just done. That's what I've just done. Just done scan resource. So I can get rid of that alarm. And I've got, look at that, I've got seconds until Gilly scan multi. Look at that. Loads of time. Jump to ship. So, it looks like this is going to work. How long is your... That's only 24 seconds, that's hardly any. Look at that. Map mode, da, da, da. Well, I've still got more of these to do. I don't know how entertaining it's going to be to sit here and watch me do another 2 of these maneuvers. Next time should be dead exciting, because next time I'm going to do the lander landing on Eve, and I don't know whether it's going to land on land, I don't know whether it's going to land in the ocean. I don't really have any control over that. I've almost pretty much, I've decided where it's going to hit now already just by putting it into the atmosphere. I've got some delta V left on that craft, so I can maybe make some decisions. I also don't know if 67-ish thousand meters is too much for a is that too high, is that too low? I don't really know. I don't know whether losing the fairing is going to be a problem. Oh, look, I got ages to the next one. Look at that, I'm going to have to fast forward. Yeah, I mean, that's a decision I'm going to have to take, but that is going to be next time. So I'm going to say thanks so much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Tell other people. Find nearleftdice, nearleftdice.com. And until next time, reach for the stars and try and spread your satellite maneuver times out a little bit.